Going on? Welcome back to the channel. Hopefully we got uh, volume. Make sure we're all good first, and we get right into the video. Hope everybody had a happy 4th of July. Hope everybody was safe. Be safe out there. See what we got going on. All right, so here we go. All right, so we got volume. That's great. Everything looks good. Hope everybody's been doing well. I've been doing fine myself. I got to get my drink, so bear with me. Bear with me, guys. Forgot to grab that. Got a lot to talk about today. Woo! Oh boy, man! These last couple of days it's been blazing. I don't know where you guys been, but it's been blazing hot. New York, holy cow! It's been really hot. All right, so if you guys don't know, I usually try to stream here on Sundays and Mondays. These are my days off. Got nothing going on today. We had work yesterday. Fireworks were delayed until tonight because it rained. And there's no card shows going on, at least that I know of. So it's kind of a relaxed day for me. And I decided to do a video because I've been seeing the 30th anniversary stuff come out. I've seen some prices of that stuff going absolutely bonkers. I saw GameStop post up what they have and how much they were going to charge for it, and it was just going crazy. The prices that GameStop was charging for this stuff, it reminds me of the day when MJ Holding went on Walmart.com and started scalping the product out there for over above MSRP, and I heard people on YouTube complaining that they never saw the product. I think it was Prismatic. It might have been Prismatic in store because MJ Holding was restocking it to a Walmart website. And then they got caught and they took it all down, and now it started showing up in stores. So this reminds me, GameStop. What GameStop is doing reminds me of what MJ Holding has done. Is just they get product from distro and now slapping it up for crazy prices on their GameStop website and in store. And Pokemon is absolutely doing nothing about it, which is kind of crazy how GameStop is allowed to get away with it, but NBA Holding, which is the East Coast, it's the biggest distributor on this side. At this point, it's the biggest distributor, but that could very well change because we all know that Pokemon now has Excel in their pocket. So they just acquired Excel, which stocks for Target's, which is the second largest chain of retail, right? You got Walmart, then you got Target. So NBA Holding may be in a lot of trouble as far as like getting product, where they may not be getting a lot versus what Excel is. And from what I get, Target's been packing out a lot more product than Walmart as of late. So maybe a shift in the tide where a lot of products going to be heading over to Target versus Walmart, and MJ Holding may not be getting too much more product, and Excel may be the largest because now they're acquired by Pokemon. Could end up being the largest distributor for stocking for at least Targets, and you may see very little product going to Walmart. And you also may see GameStop get caught out there without getting product. So it's a sign, guys, that GameStop has PSA in their back pocket. PSA is backlogged, and now they're doing the same exact stuff with products, but like more crazier, because as the prices rise, GameStop's prices rise, like they did that to the Charizard UPC, that the blue Charizard UPC that came out, the Mega one. They, as the market went up on secondary, GameStop went with the tide. And how Pokemon let them do this, I don't know. But NBA Holding backed up. But anyway, guys, we're here to talk about Pokemon. Is a sea, an open door of opportunity. And it doesn't matter if it's a bull market or a bear market, there is opportunity, guys, everywhere. And even when new sets come out, there's always an opportunity. And all we hear now is negativity on YouTube. We hear it in the we see it in the comments on many of our YouTube, some of your favorite YouTubers' videos. You see it on PokeRevs. You'll see it on basically everybody's channel. Some negativity of some sort. Oh, how can PokeRev do those packs? Ripping us off, charging all that for those packs, and all of that. And how can Pokeball do the mystery slabs and all that? And, you know, how can Unlisted Leaf do this? And how could everybody else do that, do this? It's opportunity, guys. There's an opportunity out there. Ripping chips, opportunity. You know, people, the whole market for everything has changed. And ripping chips just got bigger. People who can't find product in store, buying packs online, have opened. And they're paying a premium because they want to see the excitement of the rip being live. And they're not opening it alone. Actually, if you look at it, you're not the one really buying the pack. I mean, you pay the money for the pack, but actually the experience is for everybody. It's like everybody who's there in the audience is like ripping that pack, even though, you know, if you look at Alex, he's opening a pack for someone who purchased it, but the experience is for everyone because you get to see the polls. So actually everyone is participating in that poll because you're hoping that the person on the other side hopefully gets a good hit and you're excited for them. So there is an opportunity for people who can't get packs, and it's going to be different in your area. There's going to be people who can get some, and there's people who can get none, and there's people who are just having trouble all over the place. They can't hit a restock, and so they flock to the online. Whether they go shop online on Walmart.com, Amazon, Temu, even Temu is now selling Pokemon products, Chaos Rising ETBs I saw on Temu. And you're like, oh, Temu selling product? It's got to be fake, right? Obviously, from what I saw, some videos, some guy bought some Temu Chaos Rising, got it on a cheap, opened it up, everything in there, from the sleeves to the dice to the packaging to the packs, everything was legit, to the cards. And he got it cheap, and he put a link in his description for anybody who wanted to go to Temu and shop. Don't knock on Temu, guys. Just because they're selling Pokemon cards, don't assume that it's got to be fake. Because Pokemon is opening doors to other facilities, other areas, just like they did gas stations, 7-Elevens, convenience stores, quick checks, and all that. Now got Pokemon cards and Magic the Gathering, sports cards. You see these popping up now. Opportunity. And it's to get the product into more hands of people. Yeah, they may charge a little more than Walmart or Target, but it's at least getting in the hands. It's another avenue for product to be sold and distributed to make what? Pokemon that money. And they're taking advantage of it, guys. So, hey, opportunity is here. Now, another thing I want to talk about, because I hear a lot of people cry. I even hear them cry when they're watching DJ's Poke Center. You know, he'll go get some stuff, and then people start complaining. He gets the boot too sometimes for stuff he's selling, and everybody's crying and they want to get a deal. And opportunity is out there for those who seek it. If you're not seeking it, if you're not looking for it, everybody's trying to get an advantage. Like, if they buy more, can I get a better deal or better pricing? Everybody's trying to get the best price. Everybody's trying to get Pokemon cards. And there are opportunities, endless opportunities. Because I've seen it. I experienced it myself. I found Pokemon cards and everybody was complaining there's none. And what I can tell you guys is, if you're the one complaining about no cards, you can't find packs, that's the reason why we have card shows. And they've been popping up every week, every other week, every 2 weeks. If you just go on Facebook Marketplace or Google in your area, card show. Dude, if you're having trouble finding cards, packs, you're going to be able to go to a card show. There's going to be a lot of people around, and there's going to be a lot of vendors selling product. You're going to be able to walk away at the end of the day. You're going to be able to walk away with some packs, some sealed product, some slabs, some raw cards. So everyone out there complaining about, oh, I can't find cards, most of them are complaining they're looking for it at MSRP. Right now, you might as well throw MSRP out the window. If you're lucky to get it at a restock from Walmart, Target, congratulations. But if not, be willing to pay up a few dollars, because this is where we're at. You're either going to adapt or get lost in the sauce. And you're going to be the one who can continue to complain, I can't get product, because you're not willing to take the extra measures to go get yourself product. You're relying on sources of Walmart and Target, getting in lines with the people that are already friends with the vendors. The vendors got these people's phone numbers, and you always wonder why you're at the back of the line and you never get anything, because the vendor has friends. These vendors at their Walmart, Targets have friends, or they made a deal where the people that they befriended are paying them an extra side money. Say, hey, dude, if you call me, let me know when you're going to restock, dude. I'll give you an extra $50 per week or whatever. And this is going on. And believe it or not, this is happening. And some LGS stores could be involved in this too. Depends on your area. They can have this vendor in their back pocket, guys. Just saying. And that vendor is calling, hey, dude, I'm going to call you. And they'll wipe out the good stuff, bring it back to their shop. Going to resell it for whatever. And usually right now, you go to any LGS, it depends, right? You're not going to get MSRP. You're going to get above MSRP. All right? But there are opportunities. If you go on Facebook Marketplace, there are deals you can find. There's a vast number of sellers on Facebook Marketplace. Opportunities to get Pokemon product, not at MSRP. If you're willing to pay above, you will find some products. What I find, now that we have basically three pretty much dead sets, Perfect Order came out, did its thing. We were hyped that it came out, and now everybody got their fill. Price is starting to tank on that. Are there some good cards in there? There's some. Will it do good? It's a mediocre set. It's not the best. It doesn't have to be the best to do great things. I mean, could you see this box going to 300? Yes, probably, if you hold it. How long? Well, it's going to take some time, right? It's a new product. It's not the best, but it's a Pokemon product. Chaos Rising came out, which is a little better than Perfect Order. And in my eyes, I would rather, if side by side, if I could get Perfect Order at 185, 190 a box, and then Chaos Rising is sitting next to it at a show, shop, Facebook Marketplace, and I say, well, do I want Perfect Order or do I want Chaos Rising for 200, 215? I'm probably going to take Chaos Rising over Perfect Order each and every time, despite that, yeah, both are great prices, and I'd rather have Chaos Rising because it has a green ninja pole that, yeah, is tanking in price, but I have a strong belief that the Green Ninja is going to carry a set along with some other SIRs, illustration rares, that people are going to want Chaos Rising more than they are Perfect Order. And that's just my look on it, that I would rather have Chaos Rising for an investment. Even though it's costing me a little bit more money, I would rather have that over Perfect Order. And then it brings us to Pitch Black that's coming out, which is our third. It's not our third, it's actually our fifth set for Mega Evolutions. I believe that's going to be a little bit better. It's a Darkrai set, going to have a Darkrai Chase, and it's going to be some other cards in there. Will it be the cream de glace of Pokemon? No. Will it do good? Well, I believe it's another mediocre set. It's another set that's going to have some people that are going to want it. They're going to want to crack it. I think we're going to get our fill, and people are going to move on. Now, when it comes to the sixth set, which is that the Delta set, the Rayquaza, well, I think that's probably the better play out of the 4 releases that we're going to get before we get the 30th anniversary. I think the Rayquaza set is the best one to go after. But as an investor, as a collector, you're probably going to want to have at least one of each box. So get one of each box, but if you're going to go for the gold, right, I would go for the Rayquaza set. So, now, that brings us to after the Rayquaza set comes out, we have the 30th anniversary, which PokeBeach, a lot of YouTubers already put all the cards. We saw all the cards. We saw a majority of the product. We have 2 SPCs. We have booster bundles, which are going to have 6 packs, and I guess there's 4 cards per pack, something like that. The UPCs or SPCs going to have like 30 packs, kind of crazy. And the MSRP is like $179. Then you got the ETB, right? Booster bundles. Then you got all the mini tins and all kinds of other auxiliary that's coming out along with it. And it's going to be spaced out with sporadic releases of all the different items that are going to be printed for that. And I wouldn't put it past 30th anniversary having a Costco or Sam's Club bundle where they do something with the ETB and the booster bundle or something like that, or a Pokeball or something, or a mini tin collection box. They do something with the 30th at Sam's Club, Costco's. I wouldn't put it past Pokemon that there's something else coming out for the 30th anniversary, which may end up at Costco or Sam's Club. So that's another thing that may end up coming. And another thing, I didn't hear many YouTubers or any YouTubers speak on this, that there could be some Dollar General merchandise coming out, just like they did with Ascending Heroes. They did Prismatic. They did 151 at Dollar General. So don't put it past, guys, that we may be getting some Dollar General stuff as well. So some Dollar General exclusive, $25, $15 poster, binder collection or something like that may end up going past Dollar General, and the mini tins may also end up at Dollar General. All right? So don't put it past that. You might end up with some of that stuff showing up at Dollar General for the 30th anniversary. All right? So didn't hear any YouTubers speak on that end, but I'm just going from my past experience through all the 14 years that I've been in, that I've seen stuff at 151 that hit Dollar General. And I'm just looking at that and saying, you know what? Possibility, it's a strong possibility that we may see an opportunity to get some product at those stores, Sam's Club, Costco, and Dollar General. Just putting it out there because I haven't heard anybody say anything about that. But what I want to say is this. With the prices of stuff blasting off into the sunset on this 30th anniversary, stuff is already going like buck wild. Everything's getting butt naked out there. What I mean is it's just getting from the regular price of what it's supposed to be released at, it's getting pumped right now like crazy. And there are people out there buying these prices, buying at these prices. There's facts out there from eBay sales, even on TCG Player. I think people are buying some stuff on TCG Player. I'm not sure. I think there may be some sales, but eBay is where it's at, where people are pre-ordering from GameStop, throwing it up on eBay, and people are buying this stuff for crazy prices. Crazy prices. And what that does, just throwing it out on the table, because I've been in this hobby long enough that I've seen all the cards, how these cards are going to be dealt out. And I see this going into the hands of the distributors that get Pokemon product. They're going to see this, guys, and they're going to rake it. They're going to rake in as much profit as they can, and it's going to be passed on to LGSs. LGS is going to pay a higher premium for this stuff, and then it's going to be passed on to you, the consumer, at a higher price as well. And this is what I've seen. I've seen it long enough. I'm seeing the cards full with this. The 30th anniversary is going to be an S show, a real S show. And you can put the rest of the three letters together with that when I say show, and that S at the first letter of what the other three letters you need to spell out the rest of it is going to be a real S show. And what I say in this title, Pokemon is a C or an open door for opportunity. And here's what I would do, guys, is the way I'm seeing things now and the opportunities that persist and exist in this hobby. And we like things cheap, but then we don't like things when they're cheap. We go for the things when they start going to be expensive. Everybody falls in. And I can see this as being a catalyst right now. Is everyone is foaming at the mouth. Oh, 30th anniversary. Well, I'm going to sell my Destined Rivals. I'm going to sell all my Ascending Heroes. I'm going to get rid of Prismatic. I'm going to sell all my Phantasmal Flames, my Surging Sparks, and I'm going all in on 30th anniversary. This is going to be crazy. The money is going to go up so crazy. My investing portfolio is going to look so great having 30th anniversary versus Ascending or versus Destined or versus Surging Sparks or versus Paldea Evolved or Paldean Fates. I'm going all in. I'm going to get rid of this while the market is pretty much good. I can get good money for this stuff now, and I'm going to bank on 30th anniversary. And all I can say is, guys, 30th anniversary, get ready to pay up. And if you want it, you're going to have to pay up. And with that said, you're either going to pay up or you're not going to get it. So that's what it is. And you're going to be not paying MSRP. Don't expect to catch this at Walmart, Target, because there's going to be lines that are going to, this 30th anniversary is going to bring so many people back in this hobby that left now during the bull market, the slow period for the summer, that left. They're going to come back in here full-fledged, guys, and they're going to be lining up, and they're going to be limited place again. That's not going to change. You're going to think you're going to get this product. The bots are going to come back full force, bot the hell out of this product online. You're going to think you had a chance getting in these discords hoping that you got a chance to get it. If you don't have a bot on your side, most likely you're going to be left on the roadside, just swept over. The car is just going to run you over. The bot is going to overtake your order, and you're going to be left on the side. Oh, I thought I was able to get it. You're going to be left on the side. You're not willing to pay up for the 30th anniversary? Well, you should be doing this. You should be looking for other opportunities. And here's exactly how I am attacking it. I sold off everything that I wanted to sell. So, guys, I don't have anything that I'm willing to sell unless someone wants to buy. Yeah, if you're interested in this Brilliant Stars ETB, I got this. That's all I got for you. That for me to sell. That if I'm going to sell anything, that's all I got left, guys. I'm not looking to sell anything else. I have other stuff. That, outside of Pokemon that I have for sale on Facebook Marketplace. But I don't have any raw cards. I don't have any slabs. I don't have any packs. I don't have anything I'm looking to sell, guys. All right? So, with that said, be willing to pay up. You're going to have to pay up for this product. The 30th anniversary is going to be asinine. It's going to be hard to get product. And the demand is just going to go through the roof for this product, and you're going to have to be able to pay up. So you should be stacking some money up, saving up what you can to get what you can. And if you're selling out your Destined Rivals and you're selling out your Ascending Heroes, you're selling off Prismatic, just to say you're going to just put all your marbles in 30th anniversary, I think it's just the wrong move for you to do. I think you're giving up some very good products that are going to age well, that are going to be doing very well. In this point in time, they're going to do astronomical. I would not be getting rid of Destined Rivals. I would actually be buying more Destined Rivals at these prices. Destined Rivals, I think ETBs are like 160. Prismatic is like same price. Prismatic's like 140, 150. Perfect time to be just buying more of that, right? Ascending Heroes backtracked a little bit. So Ascending Heroes falling right around 160. An ETB. So I would be picking up Ascending Heroes, man. I mean, what are you guys doing? Don't put all your eggs on 30th anniversary. And I always told you guys, don't be afraid to miss out. So this is the opportunities, guys. When would you spend for a 30th anniversary $500 on an ETB at launch for 100? What is the ETB of 30th anniversary supposed to retail for? $60. You can get that at Target, Walmart if you were lucky enough to get it at MSRP. You lined up and you were one of those first ones in line to get some of that. Yeah, congrats to you. You are the OG. You did it, man. You outperformed everyone with that one. You did an awesome move. You can get it. You can be the first in line at Walmart's and Target's. Cahoots to you. My hat goes off to you. My dude, my dog. You did it. You got some product at MSRP. A lot of us are not going to be able to do that. Are not going to be the first in lines at Walmart, Target to get this. So you're going to have to either have a bot that you're going to be able to go on Discord and go through those little Discords that people have set up that's going to allow you that's going to tell you when a drop is happening. Get on there and wait on the queue, and hopefully your bot gets you a couple of SKUs, right? If you don't have that on your side, you're going to have to pay up, dudes. So I would not be selling off any of my Destined Rivals, Prismatic, 151 to get dollars for that. A lot of people are FOMOing, falling into this trap here of moving out of solid products, Destined Rivals. Destined Rivals, Prismatic, Ascending Heroes, Surging Sparks. You're moving this product, getting rid of it in hopes that you have all this money from all those sales that you're going to be able to dump on the 30th anniversary. And all well and good. If you're going to pay up, if you're willing to pay up a little bit on this 30th anniversary stuff, yeah, you'll probably do good I mean, if you can get at your price of what you're expecting, um, this these products to come out at the gate at X amount. Yeah, because I wouldn't pay $500 for an ETB when we got Destined Rivals ETBs at one. We got $500 ETBs on the table right now. Destined Rivals, Prismatic, Ascending. And surely there's a play right there to make on these ETBs at 140, 150, 160 that you know as soon as they go out of rotation, guys, you can see these ETBs at $500 to possibly $1,000 ETB. You can. So why would you get rid of an ETB that, yeah, they printed some more Prismatic, went down a little bit. Where do you see Prismatic that's going out of rotation in April? It's going to the moon, right? So if you see that, why would you get out of that product only to get into another product that is going to be pumped? Yeah, don't go on the assumption that there's going to be a lot of it, because Pokemon has a lot of printing that they didn't do. We didn't see any we didn't see any Ascending Hero stuff come out. It could be old restock stuff. No Ascending, no really much Destins. You know, it's been restocked. Maybe we got a small restock or a small print somewhere. But Pokemon is got so much on their plate right now that when are they going to have time to go back and print some more of this stuff? You still got Perfect Order. You still have Chaos Rising. You got Pitch Black. You're gonna have the Mega Rayquaza set out there. Then you have the 30th coming out. Then you still have Destined Rivals, Prismatic, Ascending. There's still time in that window frame. What are they going to print? On top of the new sets that they're going to be posting out. What's after the 30th, right? So there's opportunities, guys, for you to say, you know what? And this is how exactly my attack plan, how I'm doing. I'm just stacking cash. I'm on search. I go on my phone. I go to Facebook Marketplace. I check the market, see what's going on, see if there's any deals. If there's no deals, I just keep moving on. I just move on. I'll check it again in an hour, a couple hours. I mean, I just keep checking Facebook Marketplace. I'm not shopping on eBay. I'm not going on Amazon. I'm not one of those type shoppers. So I do all my shopping happens on Facebook, because Facebook's been good to me. All right, I met a lot of people, got a lot of clientele, people that I know that are now friends. They sell me product, and I'll get hit up. Hey, Mike, you want to buy this? I'm selling this, and I'll counter if I don't like the offer or I don't like the price. I got my price of what I'm willing to pay, and I'll shoot it back over and say, dude, I'll buy it at this price, and that's what I do. And if they don't want to sell, fine. If they do, then I'll do a video, I'll show a reel, and then I'll show you the money, right? I'll show you the money. Hey, dudes, I'm picking this up. Today is July 5th. I'm going to pick up from Pierce. I'm picking up 20 boxes or whatever, or I'm spending $700, and I'll show you, and then I'll show you a new reel once I got the product. And I mean, I've been doing that on my Instagram, PokeTuber Jedi Hustler. Go check that out. Maybe my reel's been going up. But it's been a slump. Things been slowed down. Been a slowdown period. Not many people reaching out right now to sell me anything, and quite frankly, there's not much I'm looking for, guys. I've been going to shows, and I've been attacking the shows. Bringing stuff that I wanted to get rid of. I just brought Silver Tempest up, 10 packs of Cosmic Eclipse, some One Piece that I got at MSRP from Target and Barnes & Noble. I saved it up, stocked it, and I brought it to the show, and I made a deal with a vendor, and I got product in exchange for it. And I brought Silver Tempest up, where I made some transactions there and did some trades, and then I walked away at the end of the day. I got product, right? So I was able to get some product. So I go to shows. Many of you guys underestimate the power of the shows and the power of the ask. See, you go to shows anticipating like everything's going to be above MSRP and it's going to be no deals on the table, that you can't come to some kind of agreement with the person on the other side of the table. And you got that totally wrong. There are tons of opportunity at shows. If you just go to a show, attend it. And I've been going to the Woodbridge shows this entire year and to the Morris County shows. I've been going to a lot of shows in New Jersey, and I meet new vendors and I meet the same old friends that I say friends. These are vendors that purchase from me that I go to, and I bring my product that I'm looking to sell or trade. I bring it to them all the time. I just bypass everyone else, and I go to those same vendors that I've been dealing with that helped me. They fed my hand, right? So I deal with them with anything I go. I bypass every vendor in the show, and I go right to the same guys because I know their locations in the show, and I go right to them and say, hey, dude, today I got this. Good to see you again. And they'll say if they want it, they'll take it. Boom, we get a deal. Bow, done. Move on to the next. I look for the next guy, and then if they had a 2-floor show, I'll go upstairs or visit the Woodbridge Center Mall. I'll walk the entire mall. I'll look for the guys that I deal with out there, and they get my product, guys. And then I'll get the money, or I'll do deals, and we'll trade or whatever. And that's how it goes down. And at the end of the day, I will show you guys all my product. Sometimes I can't do videos live in the thing because the Wi-Fi is acting up in these shows. So I'll show you at the end of the day. I'll show you a beginning when I started. You know that I got up here. I say, hey, I just got at Woodbridge. It's 12:06 or whatever. And then I say, hey, guys, 2:05. I'm done at Woodbridge. This is what I picked up. I'll tell you that I got rid of all my stuff or whatever. And I show you what I picked up at the show, and I'm on my way home. And that saves me a lot of time from getting to the storage unit, whatever, and then showing you all the stuff. I show you the beginning, the start of my journey, and at the end of my journey, when I'm all said and done, everything's gone, sold, or whatever, or traded, I show you what I picked up, and I move on. And that's what I've been doing on Instagram. And the shows, guys, been great to me. There's been deals at the shows. I made a lot of friends, and I continue to make new friends from new vendors and old vendors that are there that start to want to deal with me at the show. And it just helps me to bring up stuff that I'm willing to move or trade out to get to other stuff. And it's okay to take profits. It's okay to move product into another product that you strongly believe in. And I moved out of a lot of product that I believed was going to do good, but then we got into this like softness in the market. I said, you know what? I believe in Ascending Heroes more than I believe in Twilight Masquerade. So I'm going to move Twilight Masquerade. Or I believe in Silver Tempest less than I believe that Prismatic is going to do better than Silver Tempest. So I'll move that out and I'll get more Prismatic. And that's kind of how my mindset has been. And I moved product that I believed is far less superior than what I was buying into or getting or was going to get into in return, right? So that's my belief, and yeah, and it was okay that I got rid of Twilight Masquerade. It was okay that I got rid of Stellar Crown. It was okay that I got rid of some Journey Together. It was okay that I got rid of some Journey Together, Silver Tempest, Temple Forces, Paradox Rift. It was okay that I got rid of that stuff because I seen the opportunity on the return from what I was moving out of and what I was moving into was going to do better. In my eyes, this product was going to do better if I held it longer, even in a longer or shorter term, it was going to do far better. And right now, what is that? Warren Buffett says, be greedy when other people are fearful and be fearful when other people are greedy. You take those mindsets, and I take the terminology of what Alex says. You always, look for opportunities, and when they present themselves, even though you got a position, right? I always say, you know what? I wouldn't mind a little more Prismatic, or I wouldn't mind a little more Ascending Heroes. Wouldn't mind a little more Destin Rival. And that's where my mind is when I make these deals at Woodbridge and I go to the shows and I move some of this product that I had. I move it out into other product. And this is my mindset. You know, I says, Prismatic is going out. Yeah, I got a nice position on this stuff. I got a fairly large position on Prismatic. But boy, here's a deal over here. I can get some more. And I just keep padding it up. I just pad it up. I'll just get more. And I'll add a little more. I'll add a few more ETBs, another couple of booster bundles, a couple more loose packs. And same thing with Destin Rivals, right? And, I really haven't chased after like 151 crazy because I have a fairly large position on 151 where I'm happy with it. And for the price of where 151 went, especially the ETBs, I think they're cresting almost 500. I can get 2 Destin Rivals or 3 Destin Rivals ETBs that could go to 500. So I look at that and say, you know what? 151 is a play. That booster, that ETB could go to 1,000. But the better play would be on the 151 UPC. But the play for me would go on that Prismatic ETB at 150, knowing that this is going out of rotation. There is no more coming, right? I'd rather just get some more at those prices. And if that continues, and this is where I go, if you look at the 30th anniversary, my mind is on other sets. Like, we got to look for the I always say the low-hanging fruit. I said this to you guys many, many times over on this channel. Look for the low-hanging fruit. And in these times, in the bull market and in the softness of this bull market, going through this summer period of this, they say, slowdown, right? But I say in this opportunity time, because there's opportunity in this slow time. If you knock, the door shall be open to you. If you seek, you shall find. And this is what I'm doing, guys. I'm seeking opportunities. I'm knocking, and the door is opening up. And if that wasn't so, I wouldn't have the product that I have today. Is because I took advantage when opportunity presented itself. I didn't, I'm scared, I shouldn't be buying this. I'm going to wait for MSRP. No, I took advantage of that opportunity. That door opened up, and then it closed because now I shook hands. I got that product, that opportunity for that day, for that product that I got, with that person, that door is closed. But as I continued on this journey, in this bull market in 2026, more doors continue to open up, and more people were willing to sell me products. And I see this as a revolving door of endless opportunity for anyone out there that's just starting off, that wants to get in here. The opportunity is here. And with that said, don't even forget, don't FOMO in. Don't be afraid to miss out on sets. And if you're pumping for like FOMO in, like, oh, God, 30th anniversary, dude, if your money's not right and you were hoping to get that 30th anniversary, dude, and you're trying to build a portfolio up and want to get, dude, just look for those other low-hanging fruits. Because I see this as these dead sets come out, the Perfect Order, the Chaos, the Pitch Black, three mediocre sets. It's not really like the best of the best. Be okay to move on past that or buy into, because I can easily say you can see each one of those, Perfect Order, Chaos Rising, Pitch Black, a $300 booster box. And if you see that there's opportunity there to get those at 200, 185, 190, 215, grab them. And with that said, if you don't want those, jump on some ascending at 150, 160. Jump on some destined rivals, 160. Jump on prismatic right now. While we're in this softness of the market, while the market is soft, as they say it's soft, right? Or slow, there's opportunities. And the pricing is adjusting for the opportunity. And it's only a matter of time, guys, before we head towards another turnaround where stuff starts going up again. And I always say this. I say I never want to get caught with my pants down. And I never want to miss an opportunity. So I always try to look at products like, all right, here's my attack plan. And if it doesn't work out for me for 30th anniversary, I'm okay with missing out on it. I am perfectly okay. Because, guys, it opens up a door. Like, it's not that you won't get product. There'll be another way to attack this. And how can you attack it? With the singles. You can buy the loose packs. And everybody says, oh, the packs are weighted, they're resealed, whatever. There will be an opportunity for you, if you cannot get sealed boxes or cases or collection boxes or whatever, right, of this product, ETBs, UPCs, SPCs, you will be able to get a few packs somewhere. Even if you have to pay above MSRP, and if those packs go to $15 a pack for 30th anniversary, you'll be able to get a couple packs. You will be able to experience the set. And if you're not able to get any packs, guys, there's another plan of attack where you can get cards. You'll be able to get raw cards. And I am sure there are going to be some banger cards out there that are going to be on the cheap. They're going to be under $10, and there'll be some cards that are above 10. But there's going to be some low-enders there. You can get some cards. You can get some 30th anniversary product. If it's not sealed, you can get some raw cards. So you will be able to experience it one way or another. But if you're going to go for sealed alone and you're hoping on the expectation that you're going to get this product in abundance, I think you need to look at other opportunities, because as this set fast approaches, guys, as it approaches, the FOMO of people are going to cause prices to escalate. The distributors are going to see this, and they're going to raise prices up to the LGSs. Secondary market price is going to start to go, and this product may be unobtainable for those that don't have the padded wallet to buy a bunch. Even though at that price, if you're buying at $200 in ETB or whatever, if you feel that's a great price, for the long term, yeah, if you're going to just buy it, put it away, that's your attack plan, is to buy it at whatever price it is when it comes out, and your whole expectation, your whole intentions is buying it at whatever price it comes out. You're not going to rip any, you're just going to put it in a Rudy's basement. Then yeah, I mean, the years for you down the road for you may look great. Yeah, you bought it at X amount of price. If you're going to hold it, yeah, that may be your attack plan. It may not have been the best choice, but if you got money like that and you can just put it into it, and you're going to just buy it whatever the price comes at, and your intentions is just to hold it, put it away, all right, more power to you on that end. But it's not my plan of attack. I'm going to take the I'll miss out, and I'm going to seek the other opportunity, which are in the other sets of the prismatic the Destined Rivals, Ascending Heroes, the Surging Sparks, and other sets that present themselves, because I'm sure the Rayquaza set will be cheaper than the 30th anniversary. So that will be an opportunity there for me to get in on that set, where some other people may say, you know what, that Delta Rain came out, a Rayquaza set, I got my fill, but now the 30th anniversary is coming out. I want to just get right in there. Everybody just forgets about Ascending Heroes, forgets about Destined Rivals, forgets about, Prismatic Evolutions, forgets about Pitch Dark or Pitch Black, forgets about the Rayquaza set, and everybody's just FOMOing and just gets overshadowed. These sets get overshadowed, and everybody just wants 30th anniversary. Then it opens up the opportunity for you to get stuff maybe even at a cheaper price, because I can certainly see that happening. If everyone FOMOs in and all people see is 30th anniversary, 30th anniversary, then yes, the doors will be open. And the floodgates for product, well, there will be a lot of opportunity, guys. And the people that just want 30th anniversary be selling off all the other stuff, man. You're going to have some people waiting on the sidelines, myself included, waiting for that opportunity. And I'm going to be just, yep, I'll take it. I'll take it. Yep. Sending, Destined, Prismatic, Surging. Yeah, oh yeah, bring it on over here. Because I believe in those products. I believe in them. I already see what's going on. I see the singles going. The sealed is going good. And you know what? I'll build my positions up even more. And then, guess what? Guess what we're going to see? When we get closer and closer to Prismatic and the other sets that are on the second half of the closeout of the entire Sword and Shield set and Scarlet Violet, the whole end of that whole series of product is now closed. Scarlet Violet is now ends in April, right? The whole Scarlet Violet era is now all out of print. Everything's out of print. No more Prismatic coming. Whatever's out there is out there. Whatever's coming from MK Holding will be dispersed. It'll be out there. And guess what? Before that even happens, you're going to see an insurgence on Prismatic, just like you see in 151, Chaldean Fates. And you're going to see Prismatic do some crazy things. And you're going to sit back and say, I remember when Pokemon TCG was talking about, if you can't get 30th anniversary, we should be focusing on these sets. And you're going to come back to this video and remember what I said, that, hey, if I can't get 30th anniversary, and even if I do get 30th anniversary, I'm going to be looking at some other opportunities. And if those sets still stay cheap and they're below that $300 mark, and in that 100, 200, I'm going to be buying. And I'm going to be stocking up, because I believe those sets, Destined Rivals, I believe to be a $500 booster box. So if I can get that in at $200, $210, even below that now because you're at $160, oh yeah, I'm going to be picking up Destined Rivals. And still, if I get Prismatic, I'm going to be picking up Prismatic before we get to April. I'm going to continue to buy Prismatic. Buy Destined Rivals. Because I strongly believe that Pokemon is so backed up that when are they going to have time to print more of this stuff? That we may not see any more ETBs. We may see more of the other auxiliary, a 3-pack or a 2-pack blister or something like that, versus a booster bundle or something. Because they're going to probably take the cheapest route of auxiliary that they can put together quickly versus trying to put an ETB, which takes more components. We may see less of those, or a shorter supply of those, of a restock going out, because they can only focus for so many weeks or days on certain products they can print before they have to move on to print something else. You know, the window of opportunity is here. And there are sets right now knocking at the door, like at all-time lows, at cheaper than cheap prices that you should be picking up, stocking up right now, not waiting. And then when 30th does come, those opportunities may fall by the wayside as far as how much of that product is available, because people are going to start building a position now, and less of it's going to become available. And then when Prismatic and the other sets do go out of rotation, just prior to it, I can see Prismatic run just before it goes out of rotation. People phone in, oh, Prismatic, I want to buy some. And then it's going to be too late. It's going to be already $350. It's already going to be going to $375, $400 a box. And you're like, man, I remember the slow time in the summer. People were selling Prismatic ETBs. Yeah, it was being printed. I should have grabbed them. I should have grabbed them. And I'm just saying, guys, there's going to be opportunity there for you to do this. Do it now. Don't wait. Jump in. And I always say, slow and steady. We're in this summertime, and here I'm at a slow, steady pace. And if I don't get anything, there was no restock at my Walmarts. There was no restock at Target. I didn't see anything for the 4th of July. This week, I didn't get anything. No restock. No Pokemon products. No One Piece. No nothing. There was no stock at Walmart. They didn't stock. But I did see, you know, we didn't have a lot of product. So if they stocked it, I don't know, right? So, you know, I didn't see any product. And I didn't go over to Walmart. I didn't go over to Target. I didn't go to Barnes & Noble. I just took it easy. Just took it easy, man. I did not go for any restocks. It's just slow and steady, man. It's not really much that I'm after. I've been just looking on Facebook Marketplace, seeing if there's anything, and to reach out for anybody like wanting to sell me anything, it's been slow. Reach out for Facebook Marketplace, listing, slow, man, slow. Facebook Marketplace, slow. But for buying, there's opportunities on there if you're looking for other stuff. I've been just taking slow and steady, guys. I'm not rushing. I'm just going at a slow, steady pace. And when an opportunity presents itself, then I'll leap. If not, slow and steady, man. And that's what I would tell you guys, slow and steady. So, you know, that's what I have for you guys today, man. Pokemon, there's an opportunity that exists right now for you guys. Destined Rivals, Prismatic. Destined Rivals, Prismatic, Surging Sparks. I can see Surging Sparks, $500 booster box. You know, still undervalued. In my eyes, undervalued. Undervalued set. Phantasmal Flames, undervalued. You know that the Phantasmal Flames is going to $500. It's already almost at $500. It's a fantastic it's a fantastic set with the best Charizard we had in years. And that Charizard is going to carry Phantasmal Flames. So I got quite a bit of Phantasmal Flames ETBs. I don't know if I have any booster bundles, but I got a ton of packs. Got a ton of loose packs. So for me, I can open up, you know, I can experience Phantasmal Flames years from now because of my positioning that I built myself upon. You know, during the slowdown, I've been adding more packs. You see me in the storage unit. If you've been watching PokeTuber Jedi Hustler on Instagram, you be seeing me in the storage unit breaking down stuff. And you see me breaking down and putting them in those big white boxes. Like I said, I have the receipts for all the stuff that I do on this channel, what I'm doing with products, sealed product, what I'm breaking down. The receipts are there, and you can see, you know. So if I ever wanted to open up anything, I got tons of loose packs. I don't have to open up a box or a booster box or ETB or UPC to get packs. I have packs for virtually every set of Scarlet Violet that's out there. I can go into my white box, pull a few out, and open up whatever I want, you know? And that's the goodness about having loose packs. I already broke down from sealed product, or acquired loose packs from shows and from people that I respect in this hobby that I've been dealing with, buying from, that I have loose packs so I can experience opening, you know, to pull a card maybe, you know, if I open a pack and I get a hit, you know. But yeah, and that's the goodness about having loose packs is anytime I want to open up anything from any era or any set, I have them. So, you know, that's just the goodness of, you know, having loose packs around. You can experience the sets from previous years, past years, even if you go way back to Sun and Moon. I do have Sun and Moon Burning Shadows that I can experience those packs. Maybe pull a Charizard because I do have about 20 packs of Burning Shadows. You know, so I do have some. I do have some Vivid Voltage, some Darkness Ablaze. I do have some, not a lot, but I can experience the opening, right? And that's just the opportunities that, you know, when I bought collection boxes, they did have those packs in them, and I did the breakdowns. I have those packs. I even have some of the worst set. I have Pokemon Go. Not a lot. I have very little. I have Shrouded Fable. Very little. Right? I don't have a lot of positioning on the weaker sets. I have the best of the best. I'm in strong positions on the best of the best of the best Scarlet Violet and the best of the Sword and Shield. I built strong positions. All right? But yeah, I hope this video has been informative to you guys, that going forward, you guys are looking forward into the 30th anniversary, that just look at the other opportunities that surround you right now, and going in as we're still in this bull market. No one said we ended the bull market. It's ended. There is a softness in the market where things are a little soft, and that presents an opportunity in itself with things being soft. Even at shows, card shows, there is a softness in the air. All right? You can tell that the shows, even the Woodbridge, like that I went to, it was usually a 2-floor show. It was a 1-floor show. There wasn't the crowd that you're like, oh shit, trying to fight to get, you're bumping into everybody. Yeah, there was some bumps here and there, but there was a lightness in the air of the amount of people at the show. And the vendors, even some vendors that I went to, they said, you know, it was a Saturday when Woodbridge was last Sunday, Saturday and Sunday. They said it was slow during the morning, and then it kind of it got busier in the afternoon. But they were still short. Like, they didn't make their intended money goal for Saturday. It was, you know, still light, but they did sales, but they didn't hit their expectation yet. And Sunday was like slow as well. And I knew it because when I shot the photo on my Instagram of the parking lot, I said, hey guys, look, I made it to the Woodbridge show. Parking lot's light. I said it right in the video, right? And when I got in, yeah, it was light, guys. It was light. There was a good amount of people in there, but it wasn't the crowd like I was used to in the earlier parts of this bull market when I was going to shows with just crazy amounts of people. There is a slowness in the market, but we're still in the bull run. All right? And during this time, guys, like I did a video last time, like, what are you doing? You know, I really haven't got any comments on that video. I just got a comment from Pat That's Power Channel. He's like, hey, dude, you're back. Good to see you. That was the only comment, but no one commented like what they're doing. So it's just, my channel is just a small channel. But, yeah, I just want to share with you guys, you know, the opportunities that are now and present themselves in this bull market, there is opportunity out there. And I don't want you to overlook anything.
Auxiliary in.
All right? I don't want you to overlook anything. To take advantage while this opportunity persists, that it persists there for you. If you have the monies to funnel into it, get it while it's there. If you don't have enough prismatic or you only got a few, grab this stuff because prismatic is going to do phenomenal, guys. It doesn't matter about the pull rates were crazy and Ascending Heroes pull rates are better. Guys, just think of the set value of what it has already going for it going in. The amount of cards with tremendous value within that set alone. Regardless if the pulls are not the greatest in prismatic, it was number one on Alex's streams on his Ripper Chips. Prismatic was number one, the number one open thing for a long time. And it has set value that is right up there with Ascending Heroes. Ascending Heroes has set value, but a little better pull rates. But if you do pull something out of prismatic, you know, probably going to be a good banger. It's got the God packs, right? So it does have some crazy cards in it. And that's going to carry the set. The God packs and the craziness of all the Kanto region Pokemon. And yeah, I mean, if you go back and look at Hidden Fates, I saw a YouTuber who was like, yeah, Hidden Fates, is not doing all that it should have. Yeah, but Hidden Fates had its time, it did its thing, and some sets get left in the dust, man.
Good afternoon, fam.
Better production.
Happy Sunday.
So, some sets get left in the dust. I mean, we've seen this with tag team, Unbroken Bonds, Cosmic Eclipse, Ultra Prism, Unbroken Bonds. We've seen this going in Sun and Moon and XY error sets when back in that time, other sets got left in the dust and then they boomed. So, hey, some sets going to get left and then they boom. Hidden Fates was a great set. Has great pulls, great cards in that set. Has some Kanto region stuff. Has its nostalgic, experience. But people seek other sets over Hidden Fates. Hidden Fates is what, like $40 a pack, right? I think it's at $40 a pack, something like that. I mean, should it be higher? I guess. I can't dictate the market. Hidden Fates had its time. Hidden Fates had its time. People rather open up Prismatic or Ascending Heroes now. I mean, it's not going to stop Hidden Fates from going up in value. As it continues to age, Hidden Fates is still going to go up. But if you put side by side, like what sets, if you put Hidden Fates in front of somebody, Cosmic Eclipse, Prismatic, Ascending Heroes, Phantasmal Flames, Chaldean Fates, 151, Crown Zenith, I mean, what would they open up over Hidden Fates? They'd probably open up a lot of other stuff before they would open up Hidden Fates. People would chase other sets. Other packs would sell out faster than Hidden Fates. If someone had that in their menu, you could just watch like Nostalgianomics, Ripper Chips, and he has a menu of packs. You can see which ones the people are opening up more now. The market does the market. People chase specific sets for specific cards and would rather open up specific sets over other sets because pull rates are a lot better in certain sets versus Hidden Fates. So, Hidden Fates had its time, and it will have another day in the sun where it will go up. But it's just being overshadowed by all these other sets now, and, you just got to let Hidden Fates do its thing, and I'm sure it's going to go up again, and we'll see, right? But I don't have any hidden fates. I don't have any hidden fates to like to like to say, hey guys, I got a large hidden fates. I don't have any hidden fates anymore. All my tins and stuff, all that stuff's sold. I got rid of it already. It's gone. All of my XY, Sun, and Moon stuff, except for a select few of, Burning Shadows packs and some Cosmic Eclipse packs that are in my RCSV collection box. I have some of that. I don't have a large position on that stuff anymore. It's all gone. It's all gone. I went through it, took the profits, took the funds. I funneled the money into other sets that are going to be more liquid, and I moved on. And I'm not ashamed. I'm glad I did it. I was able to position myself. I'm in great positioning, and and everything's paid for. All my stuff is paid for. It doesn't matter if Pokemon goes to zero. I'm ahead. I win, guys. I win. I win. And if I ever wanted to sell anything, all I gotta do is go down to my unit, pack it up in a tote, go to a Woodbridge show, and it's gone. I don't need YouTube to sell packs. I don't need YouTube to sell anything to anybody. I can go to a show, take a percentage, and I'm good. And it's gone. I don't need YouTube to sell anything to anybody to be good. I'm already good. Because I already proven that I can go to Woodbridge show, take a percentage on the games that I made, right? And I'm good. I still come out ahead. And it wasn't YouTube that got me ahead, right? It was the show that I was able to go to a show and I was able to get ahead on something that already went up, right? So the shows are definitely played a big part for me, and I moved a ton of stuff and put me in a good position, and it allowed me to reinvest in the best sets and get a large position on the best sets now that even if they went to zero, I'm good because everything is 100% done with house money and I'm good. And I'm not over leveraged. I didn't do it with credit cards because I don't have any credit cards. I did this and still remain debt free. And I'm in good position, guys. Good position. Right? So, hey. And when other people didn't want to take those risks, I took the risk. I took the risk. And that's why the title of this video is Pokemon is an endless opportunity, because that's how I see it. No matter how you attack it, sealed, slab, raw cards, however you attack it, it's endless opportunity. You can do it as a rip and shipper. You can do it as a reseller. It's an endless opportunity. Endless. Endless. And as an investor, you don't have to be an Einstein. You don't have to be a Warren Buffett to win at this game. You don't have to be a winner. I mean, you don't have to be a set picker or anything. You don't have to be the best investor, because it doesn't take for the best sets to take you over the top. You can invest in the worst Pokemon set ever that came out. And guess what? As long as they are sealed, they still go up. That's why anybody with any amount of money can get in here, invest in sealed product, put it away, and it's going to go up. And that's what makes investing or hoarding, or whatever you want to call it, sealed product, putting it away. It's who has the diamond hands, who can outhold someone else. And the longer you hold it, over these years, it does go up in price. And I'm quite sure that if you can go back in time and say, you know what? If you would have known that Evolutions would have went to $1,000, if you would have known XY Evolutions booster box would have hit $1,000, and you could have went on eBay and bought it for $100. I mean, I saw the booster box like $100, $200 on eBay. Years when Evolutions, XY Evolutions booster boxes were being sold on eBay, before we even got to this point where we're at in this bull market, before Evolutions even did what it did, who would have known that XY Evolution booster box would have went to $1,000 for a $100 investment? Who would have known? Only the ones that made those plays were actually able to cash in or cash out. And I was one of the ones that I didn't make that play because no one saw it coming. No one saw this coming. But thank God that I was buying products at clearance at Walmart, buying these 3-pack blisters of Evolutions, buying these at BJ's when BJ's had those collection boxes of Gengar and Charizard, and they had the extra 6 packs of Evolutions inside. Remember when I was doing giveaways and stuff on this channel? I was breaking those boxes down. You had 6 packs of Evolutions in there and 2 packs inside each Gengar and Charizard box that I got at BJ's for like $17. It was crazy. Crazy. And to look where those packs went, I remember when I had a ton of them. Now I don't. I don't have a ton of them. Gone. No one seen this coming. I'm glad I held on to what I did when I did. I'm glad I stopped opening as much as I did when I did, because I wouldn't have had those packs to do what I did in 2025 and what I did in 2026. And now I'm just rinsing and repeating the knowledge that I gained from all these years, from all the types of markets that I've been in, through all the Pokemon investments, from listening to certain people that I follow, taking heed to their advice, has set me up. Has set me up. And that's why you guys got to be careful who you follow, who you listen to, and what advice you do take. But you'll get the ones that all they do is complain.
I don't open anything anymore.
Yeah. I mean, Ben, you got packs. I know you got a lot of packs. I'm at a point where I can go down and I can open up anything I want. I'm at the point where I can buy anything I want, right? So, but I was a strong believer back when I was in debt. I finally got out of debt, took that course, changed my life forever on that. And now I am able, how many people will want to be in a position where you are debt free, you can buy whatever you want to buy, right? You don't have big bills to pay. Like I have storage unit bill, right? I have car insurance I got to pay. I have rent I have to pay, right? But you don't know how good of a feeling it is to know that when I get paid for my job, my check is mine. I can do whatever I want with my paycheck. That, if there was a time that, say, I did need money, I have so much inventory that I can just take it to a Woodbridge show, sell it, make $3,000 in one setting. In a matter of hours, I can get $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 in my pocket right away with minimal effort, without having a Shopify website, without having a YouTube to sell anything to. And the greatest feeling, guys, is knowing that I don't have to worry. And that's what Pokemon's done for me. And it can do it for any one of you guys that put your head together, get in the right mind frame that you want to pursue this, to get out of debt, to buy you a car, buy you a house, it's a possibility. It's a possibility. And I am an example of that possibility. It is whatever you make of it. But a lot of people in this hobby came in this hobby that came from selling sneakers, a lot of people in here don't understand the market like I do, are gonna get burnt. All right? They're gonna get burnt. And those people are in here for all the wrong reasons. They're all about the money, 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 about the quick flips. They don't understand the market. They don't understand the bull market. They're like, what the hell? How do you navigate in this market? They never experienced a slowdown. They never experienced, all they know is they can buy a product, sell a product, and they can put it on Facebook Marketplace because all they did was go to, they went to these sneaker places and bought sneakers and sold sneakers. So they're trying to operate this Pokemon thing, which is new to them. It ain't new to me. I gained this experience over the years, of 14 years of being in this hobby, long before they even came to this hobby. So I understand this market a lot better than a lot of people that got into this market just for the sole purpose of flipping stuff on Facebook, flipping stuff on eBay, flipping stuff just to make the money aspect out of it. So I understand that whole concept, but a lot of those guys are going to get hurt. And a lot of newbies in here, and I say newbies, a lot of people just got in there just for the quick flips, and you're going to be out of here with your tail wagging between your legs and you get hurt because you're just in it buying. And I see this at Walmart, guys. Everything I see at Walmart when it comes in, because I see the restocks. These guys are buying the...
will always be. Holding certain products for the long haul is part of what it's all about.
These guys are buying the common cards that come in those like bulk packs. You'll see them. They'll come in a clear blister. They'll have common cards, guaranteed hollow. I see them now wiping these things out at ShopRites, at Hannaford's. Guys, these things are not on the shelves anymore. These guys are buying them. I saw a guy on Facebook. He had bought a whole bunch of these little mystery packs. And it was all bulk cards, guaranteed one hollow. And it's guaranteed one hollow, right? A reverse hollow. The worst hollow you can ever get is a reverse hollow. And you're paying $9.99 for this. And somebody is selling these on Facebook Marketplace. He bought them. He shared them on his Instagram or something. He had a whole cart. Hey, guys, I got these new mystery packs. And he got these things. They're $9.99 for 50 cards, for 50 bulk cards. And all of it's bulk. Now, mind you, there may be some money in that bulk. Maybe $1 worth of bulk. Is there going to be a vintage in there? Your chances are very slim of finding some very, very valuable bulk if you want to sort through, because that guy or that company already probably sorted through that bulk and now repackaging that and selling that and then giving you a reverse hollow for $9.99. Yeah, they're making some money. And this guy was selling those. And they buy these things. Walmart now has these ones. They'll put the Umbreon VMAX all art up on these packages, or they'll put the Rayquaza from Evolving Skies on the front pack. They'll put these big hitters of a Pikachu from Surging Sparks, a big hitter, gold cards and secret rares and SARs. They'll put these on the packaging, and you'll get 10 cards, $7.99. A chance to pull
I was
SAR.
asking Cullen Supermarket. I saw bags in the machine as well as kiosks rising.
And they're buying those, and now these guys are selling back, and they buy these at Walmart. Crazy! I'm not, and they're buying these in the bull market and selling them, and they're on Facebook Marketplace selling these things too. And I'm like, I saw those at a ShopRite, and I laughed. I said, "Holy cow! What does this market come to there that they could sell bulk?" And in every aisle, you go to like ShopRite, in every aisle they had one at the beginning of the aisle with 4 of these packs hanging on, and then at the end of the aisle had another 4 packs. In every lane you go in, they had them displayed at the beginning and at the end in all 18 lanes. And there are people in there buying these for $9.99. A guy had a whole shopping cart full. And he's going to the register. Guys, I found these new mystery packs, buying them all. They're $9.99. You got a chance to get, he was bragging that you got a chance to pull these cards out of these packs. And then he listed them. And he's trying to sell these things for like $15 on Facebook Marketplace or whatever. Kind of crazy, but yeah, stupid. But they buy these things at Walmart. They buy those ones with the Umbreon. They buy these ones with Rayquaza for $7.99, and people are buying them. Not me. They're trash, guys. Trash. You might as well just buy a pack for $10, from a vending machine or whatever, and try your luck at that. You'll have a better chance at pulling something out of that pack than you will out of those bulk $9.99 bulk pack things. What a rip. And then I showed on my Instagram a vending machine that someone had that normally would have snacks. They have packs in there. And the packs they had some pretty decent packs. They had Destined Rivals in there for like $15, $16 a pack. I mean, these were way over market when I showed them on my Instagram. Destined Rivals wasn't even $10 a pack, but they had these things at $12, $13 a pack for Destined Rivals. They had Journey Together in there at $12. I mean, it was like some crazy prices, but people were buying the packs in the mall. In the mall, guys, they had this vending machine. And not saying that there's no money to be made with vending machines, because I have one, and you can see, look at my setup. It has 12 spots where I can put chase cards in there, and you have a prize slot here. You have a spot where you put your funds, and then you put the button and the card comes out. I have one. I have a vending machine for cards for later on. Not going to go into details with that, but I see these vending machines that have the little spiral thing, and then you select your pack, and you hit A11, and you press the button, and the thing spins, and then the pack comes down out of you push the slot, the whole gate, and the pack is down there. I seen those, one of those old type vending machines, but yeah. Pokemon is in vending machines, and then you got Pokemon itself has vending machines all throughout Florida and in the South. These vending machines at Kroger's and stuff, Kroger supermarkets, are showing up, and people are fighting, glitching the machines, and they're at MSRP, but you got people lining up at the machine to get packs at MSRP, and it's causing fights and everything else. So the machines are causing more chaos than they are actually sales, because people are fighting each other to get packs, and one guy is just is standing in line. He was there before anybody else got there, and he's just clearing the machine out, and he's waiting for the next time it resets. And they're sitting there for hours, man, at these machines to clear it out and to get the best stuff. And people are fighting over, I'm the next one in line, man. And the guy said, no, we got another 10 minutes, and then it's going to give me a booster box. You can't get out, you can't get anything. And this guy's blocking the machine from somebody else buying and wants to get a pack. And if he does buy the pack, then the booster box won't open up, so the guy won't let the guy buy the pack. It's crazy, man. Crazy. So now Pokemon Company closed down all the spots that have these vending machines. Apparently they're not selling, having these machines up and running with product in them, and you got to go to Pokemon Center. So, we got a lot of chaos going in the hobby still. And then, like I said, I was at Woodbridge show, and there was a robbery. And they went to a vendor. They cased this guy's vending venue. Like, they cased his slab cases of all his expensive slabs. They knew he had a lot of high-end, and this vendor was known for having a lot of high-end slabs at Woodbridge. And they cased him, man. They cased this guy. They waited for him to come out. And then there was other vendors in the parking lot, from what I gathered from the story. There was other vendors out there when this guy came out with his, I guess he came out with a dolly with his stuff on there. And this car sped up. 3 men came out. exhibited guns at gunpoint, stole all this guy's slabs, all his high-end slabs that he came out to put in his car because he was packed up and he was bringing the stuff to his car. Car raced up, guys jumped out, robbed the guy at gunpoint, took all the guy's slabs, and it was valued, estimated $250,000 worth of slabs. And it happened to be the Umbreon PSA 10 was one of those cards amongst it. Two cards valued at $12,000 was in that collection, valued at over $250,000 worth of slabs.
Exactly.
They got all his stuff, and they robbed him at gunpoint.
So they can be first to raid the machine as soon as it gets restocked.
So yeah, so we got that craziness going on. We got the vendors at shows getting robbed. They're getting cased while they're vending. People, customers, looking at these vendors and say, "Oh, yeah, got you, buddy," when you come out. And then they're robbing these vendors. And then you got people stealing in the shows as well on top of that. And then you got people, now you got to worry about people stealing at your show. And then you got to worry about leaving the show and going to your car with this stuff that no one's going to rob you. So now you got that going on top of card shops being broken into from them drilling holes in the next door's person's shop next door. They're drilling holes in the wall and coming through that side to avoid the cameras and crashing through the front doors on people's shops. And then we had, who got robbed twice? Pope Chloe and Pope Dean. Pope Dean got robbed at his house, and he got robbed at his store, which was kind of crazy. I think they hit his store up twice. The store got robbed twice, and they robbed his house all within the same month, or within the same month. All this happened. It really broke him, man. It broke his spirit in the hobby for, opening the store with Chloe and then getting robbed and then getting his house broken into, and they stole all the stuff. That was crazy. That was crazy in itself. So you got to worry about this stuff. So much you got to worry about now in these times that we're in with Pokemon just printing money, 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 money. The cards, the sets are dollar bills. And people are coming into this market and fighting, robbing, holding people at gunpoint for product, and stealing their goods and willing to go to jail for this stuff. Willing to go to jail, it's a crazy market that we're in. And I just say, guys, watch your surroundings. Watch your surroundings. Watch where you're at when you come out the shows. If a car comes flying up, hey, be careful. Just be careful. Even at a show, you got to be careful now. At card shows, got to be careful. Showing all the money and all this. You got to be very careful, guys. Just saying. You got to be cautious and mindful of where you park your car, where you're at, who's next to you, who's sitting in a car next to you. That maybe a potential that somebody maybe in that car that's going to rob you or whatever. So you never know what's going to happen, right? So you got to be very, very cautious now at shows and coming out of shows and what you bring to shows. And even as a vendor, you got to be very, very careful. Crazy, guys. Crazy. But yeah, I wanted to come on here today. I want to share this video because this was on my mind to do, and today seemed like the best day for me to do it because I really had nothing going on. I couldn't go to bingo. Normally I would go to bingo on Sunday. Sunday is my bingo days. Normally I would go out to bingo, but they got no bingo because of the 4th of July weekend. So tomorrow I'm going to bingo. Tomorrow I'm going to go to bingo. Really had nothing really planned today. I wanted to do this video and talk to you guys about this market and the opportunity that I see and the opportunity that's going to exist and persist for an infinite amount of time. I don't know when it's going to stop, but right up until the 30th, guys, you got time right now to get rid of some product that you don't think is going to do as great. You got time right now to get rid of that auxiliary stuff that you said, you know what, I'd rather have a booster box of this or an ETB of that or a UPC of that. Let me get rid of this auxiliary. Make the time now to get rid of that. Position yourself. Start positioning yourself now. Don't wait until it's too late where these products start to go up again. Then you missed your opportunity timeline when it's cheap now to get into. You got 3 sets that are in perfect attack prices where you can attack them for under $200 and build a little position now. And you'll be happy that you got them now than later. Because from what I gathered, they're talking about no more Ascending Heroes for a while. Because they got 30th anniversary. There was a set to print too. And then whatever comes after that, a new set. Pokemon's got their hands full. How much of any of this is going to actually get reprinted, and how impactful is it going to be? How impactful? How is it going to impact the hobby as far as pricing? Where these prices, they do a reprint, it's going to drop it a little bit, next week it's back up because it's going to get absorbed that fast. Not going to really do anything, guys. So that's why I say build your position. If you don't have a position now, you should be preparing to attack. Preparing to attack. Build your positions. Slow and steady, right on up to the 30th. You got time now. And while I put this on your mind, you should be preparing yourself. All right? So that's basically all I got. I want to shout out Pokey Plumber. Shout out Alex from Nostalgia. Now, shout out my dude, DJ's Pokey Center. DJ's Pokey Center. Had a Nostalgianomics video went out. I was watching that. That was kind of good. I like that. I want to see somebody get Rudy from Alpha Investments on their channel. Rudy hasn't really been on anybody's channel. Rudy's been just a sole video provider just doing solo. Really want to see Rudy on somebody's channel doing a collab. That would be awesome to see Rudy collaborating with 2 other people. Love to see Rudy do a video not just by itself, but with somebody else. That'll be awesome. Other than that, that's all I got for you. I want to talk about the opportunity or opportunities in the Pokemon hobby right now and what you guys could be doing in this time frame while you wait for the 30th anniversary. So with that said, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, smack that like before you leave out of here. Share out this video on all your social medias. Do check me out on PokeTuber. That is PokeTuber Jedi Hustler on my Instagram. Check me out over there. Check out the videos that I do, the reels. There's tons of reels versus videos here. There's a lot of videos here, but there's a ton of reels on Instagram. Go check it out. Stuff that you've been missing out. Tons of videos. Go check them out. Tons of reels over there. I share all that over there. I hope you guys enjoy it. And if not, I'll see you here on the next video coming to you guys real soon. That said, guys, happy 4th of July. I will see you guys in the next video. Maybe Call of Duty today. I don't know. We'll see. But I've been streaming on Call of Duty, Black Ops 6 on been streaming Call of Duty Black Ops 7 on I forgot the name of the new map. Kokajo or something like that. Quakajo. The new map there. So, been doing that. Other than that, man, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll be back here with another one real soon. Go check out DJ's Poke Center over there on his website, DJ's Poke Center. Stop over, check out Alex doing his ripping chips and Galaxy Grails. Yeah. There was another guy that I wanted to shout out too. I got his channel here. Couple of YouTubers that I also follow too. Wrote them down on this piece of paper. Krabby's Cards. Krabby's is KRABBY''S. Krabby's Cards. Been watching him. He's got some good insightful information. And I've been watching Jay Ketchum TCG, another YouTuber that I've been watching on YouTube as well. So yeah. The market's real quiet. I mean, there's not really like a lot of things to really talk about as far as like investments and stuff like that. It's been kind of quiet, but there is a slow in the market, and make the best of what it is, guys. Take advantages of those, and maybe your Facebook Marketplace is like mine. I mean, if you never tried Facebook Marketplace to meet up and buy cards from, excuse me. If you never tried it, give it a try. Search Pokemon cards, sealed product, raw cards, whatever you're looking for in Pokemon or Lorcana or One Piece, check it out. There are people selling stuff all the time on Facebook. Maybe local, maybe not local. You may have to travel. And you may find some deals out there. I mean, my Facebook Marketplace has been wonderful. Wonderful. There's been deals. I reach out, and I'm still waiting for some people to contact me back. And sometimes they'll notify me and say, Facebook will notify me and say, hey, you're less likely for this person to contact you back. And that's okay. I'm okay with that. But, at least I contact that person, see if I can get that product. But sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. And I'll message back. But for the most part, it does work, and I'm able to capture the product. But it's been slow. It's been slow, guys. It's been slow, so I haven't really been posting any content on Instagram except for, if I picked up something or if I unbox anything. But it's been slow. Other than that, with that said, I'm going to let you guys go. Check out the videos here on YouTube, other videos that I got up. The last video that I did was last Sunday or Monday. Check that out. Check out, like I said, the Instagram, HopeTuber Jedi Hustler. And with that said, check out Ben Productions. Still in the chat. It's slow, Ben. You got to build your reputation up, build your clientele. And once you got that initial selling and trading, if you got product that you're trying to sell, put up in there, like you can put like Chaos Rising sleeve pack. Will, in quotations, put will in a trade, and then in that quotation marks that you put Chaos Rising sleeve booster pack, put quotation marks will in a trade, and then in your description say, hey, Chaos Rising sleeve pack, will in a $9, or will in a trade for Destined Rivals, can add cash for bigger trades, and you can say I have other sealed product that I have as well, and you can negotiate or discuss that with that person once they contact you, and then once you get to know that person, you can exchange your phone number, and then they can call you anytime they hit a restock and say, hey, I hit a Walmart, I hit a Target restock, I got this amount of product, are you interested in buying these? And then you can also go from there. Now you got the person's phone number. He can contact you every week without even going on Facebook. And now you're meeting this guy without even use of Facebook, where this guy's calling you now, say, hey, I got X amount of product, you're interested in buying. And now you just made a client that is hitting restocks, that has product that he hit a restock, that's selling you product that you can put in your portfolio to build up your, your positioning. So that worked great for me too, where I got people's phone numbers from Facebook that I met up with. And I was able to exchange and buy products from people right without even using Facebook. So that is another addition to Facebook Marketplace that usually people you meet become friends. You usually become a friend, and they become a person that you can actually continue to buy product or do trades with or whatever. And it works in your best interest because he could collect one piece, and you could be getting one piece from Barnes and Nobles or Target, and he gets it. I mean, you get it, and then he gets Pokemon, and then now you're able to trade your one piece for the Pokemon, and now you get the Pokemon, and you weren't able to get any restocks because he hit up restocks and got Pokemon, but you found one piece, and now you can trade off that one piece for a Pokemon, and now you got one piece, you got Pokemon, and you got rid of the one piece that you really don't do, but you use that one piece as trade leverage. So there's opportunity there. I mean, I do it too. I bought when I go to Target, Walmart. I see one piece. Usually it happens at Target or Barnes and Nobles. I'm able to get one piece. I'll buy one piece, like 2-pack booster bundle things. Comes with 2 packs and a deck. Or I'll get sleeve packs, and it's usually one item at Barnes and Nobles. At Target, they allow you 2. You're able to get 2 SKUs, like you can get 2 sleeve packs, but one of the booster box kind of thing. So it'll give you one of those on the one piece, and I would get one of those. Sometimes I'll hit up Barnes and Nobles and a Target in the same day, and I'll get one piece. And I'll save the one piece and trade it off for Pokemon. So you can leverage out one piece and get Pokemon from somebody on Facebook that collects it and has Pokemon. And now you got their number, and you can call and say, hey, dude, I got some one piece. You got any Pokemon? And you can do a trade. So that can work, and you can do good there. And, so remember that. Don't just go to the store and say, hey, you got any Pokemon? If they don't have Pokemon, I got one piece. One piece, you can pick it up. You can trade it for product for Pokemon if you're looking for that. I mean, it can work. Just keep that in mind. I use it. I also use video games as well. In my back pocket, I'll pick up Switch games and stuff, or a Switch system, and I'll trade the Switch system for a product, steal a product. Video games still work too in this era. I'm not putting anything past this hobby because everything works in this hobby. You can trade for Pokemon for sure. So with that said, we keep going on. Got to get out of here. It's almost lunchtime for me. Guys, I want to say thanks for watching, stopping by, checking me out. Go check out Ben Productions. I don't know if Ben has been doing any videos or not, but he used to be the king of wins on all channels, like any channel that had giveaways and stuff. Ben would usually win those, win a lot of giveaways and stuff. Won tons of stuff on my channel. But yeah, he's the king of the giveaways for sure. Well, other than that, man, I want to say thanks to Ben. Pat's Power Channel swung by as well. Thanks for stopping by. Guys, check out their channel. Give them some love. Check me back out here. I'll try to do a video Sunday, Monday. These are the days that I'm off. But I'm not doing anything else. I'll try to do videos in the unit for whatever I may be doing down there.
I learned of our professor
really
piece by piece. He will reform in my innards and burst from within. My body is cocoon, my soul temporary. I was Bo. Heck yeah, fan, I do what I can.
Yep. All right. So with that said, guys, hit the like, share out this video on all your social medias. Does help out this little channel.
I will fall beneath my boot as I claim my birthright.
That's a root vegetable. I appreciate it, guys. Thanks for stopping by. Hit the like. Consider subscribing to the channel. I'll be back with another video real soon. And yeah, still at work, man. Still got work in progress. And yeah, having the time of life with this Pokemon wouldn't change anything. All right. with that said, guys, thanks for stopping by. Love you. Hit the like, share, and I'll see you guys here on another video real soon. Remember, get out there and catch them all. Have what? Have a ball. See all of who? All of y'all. In the next video, do me now. Peace. Oh, peace. Not Pete. Peace. Love. High five. I'll catch you guys on the next video. Bookmark TCG out. Have a great rest of the day. Happy 4th. And I'll see y'all on next.